Her fingers are bleeding?
Yeah, she
Send that video. We're gonna start off.
No, we're not.
Is that a religious
Listen, that's us.
I doubt it. Or you.
Or you.
Oh, no. My face was slim, though.
It was. Just duly though.
And I was I still pregnant at the time?
You had just had Messiah.
Yes, Messiah.
Hey,
so look, that's why we couldn't be cool, because every time that video comes out, I'm ready to fight.
It's
you busted my motherfucking window. Yo.
That was not my intentions, though. It really wasn't when I went over there. I swear to God. I wouldn't lie. But did I do it? Yeah.
Did I do it? Yeah.
All I heard, I'm in the
That
shower.
wasn't my intention to bust her window, but I went over there.
It was my intention to go over there.
To do what? Other than bust the window.
The rest of his stuff.
I ain't seen not a liquor items. Just a bust the window.
Because I had already set it down. I had already set it down. And he didn't have, Lord, we're not talking about him.
Kankakee up in this bitch. Kankakee
But
up in this bitch. Kankakee 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 up in this bitch.
You the king of saying, if you got a problem, tell somebody.
I love it. You'll be like, y'all see me?
Gotta get this money. Money. Gotta get this money. Don't be acting funny.
That was a diarrhea
The
of
other
the
name
mouth.
we can't say.
Remember?
Right. So,
Okay.
You might well loosen that up, player.
Ryan been on edge since we talked about the topic
Yo,
of the
this shit
show,
crazy.
bro.
We ain't even started yet. This shit crazy. This is gonna be the first show I talk to the folks before I even start the show. This shit crazy. Hey, just no disrespect to these ladies. This shit is real powerful for them to be able to come on here and tell their truths and speak about the things they've been through. So definitely much respect to y'all.
Thank you.
Today I probably won't even be doing most hosting. He's gonna be doing most hosting. I'm gonna be having more of the shot face.
You got some good hair, Martin.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Try to get it all together. Welcome to the All In Show, man.
Yeah!
Yo, ass.
Oh, y'all got no.
We back.
There we go.
Do it again, man. Do it.
Do it.
No, you do it. Yours was good. The little pinky went up. You did. I said, well, lie. Is that what? That's what you gotta do. We back, man.
Almost get my water out.
Back. All In Show.
He's gonna have water all over you.
Here with my boy, the greatest.
The greatest?
The coolest.
Oh.
The dopest. Hosting the motherfucking land.
Okay.
Hollywood.
Still got the work shirt on.
Yeah, man. I be fucking on my intro, so I gotta,
They
build
messing
it
all
up. But it's all good, though. How you feeling, my boy?
Yeah! You gotta get up my broke dusty. Yeah!
Right.
Look,
Next
man.
question.
Oh, God.
No, what's good, bro? What's
So
good?
look, man, we got some legends, some lady legends, bro, on the show.
Somebody said fix your hair for the live start.
Fix my hair. What's wrong
for
with
the
it?
live start.
What's wrong with it, man?
Maybe she might be talking about me. 'Cause
Tell me what's wrong with it.
my
man.
curls ain't.
Tell me what's wrong with it.
Damn,
I got
But,
you if you need
And
something.
my pony ain't telling.
I just got
Again.
I got you if you
Again,
need
goddamn.
something.
We got some legends,
But we
some
in
lady
here.
legends on the show.
Definitely.
And we do not introduce the legends. We let the legends introduce themselves. So,
If y'all can say y'all name, your hometown, your zodiac, and if you have an iPhone or Android.
Want me to go first? Okay. Charmane Mitchell.
Yeah!
Lincoln, Nebraska.
That's weird.
And I'm a Virgo.
Yeah!
And
Judgmental.
iPhone. Who's judgmental?
yeah, man.
Look at you being judgmental about being told you judgmental.
Hold on. What you say you got?
iPhone.
Yeah.
Oh no, who's ignoring that part?
Yeah.
Look at you being judgmental.
Shout out to the iPhone.
2 iPhones.
2 of them.
Somebody tag my mom in this live. It's finna get real.
Yeah, 2 iPhones for sure. So we got iPhone shorty.
My name is Brianna Brown. I
Yeah!
am from Kankakee, Illinois. That is my hometown.
The land.
That's a new one. I
Uh,
learned that too.
my zodiac sign is Capricorn.
Okay. Mean as hell.
She alright with me.
Nah, y'all know I'm the best. Come on now. Not. Come on, you supposed to roll.
You know what? You on the high part of Capricorn, okay?
And do I have an iPhone or Android? I got both.
You got both.
Yes, she does.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even
Talk
think I
to
like
me.
that.
But I was gonna say, this is my personal, this is my business.
Okay.
You want to hear the business? You said no promoting today.
No, you can promote yourself.
Up next credit.
Up next credit.
Up next credit.
Yeah.
And follow my business page, 815 Consulting.
What is it called?
815 Consulting.
815 Consulting.
So that was birth. I help our business owners structure their business legally, whether they want to do a LLC, get into that tax preparation services. Then I also do a multitude of other things. I'm also a life insurance agent.
Okay.
I am a notary public.
Yes, you are.
And of course, credit and tax consultant. So there we have it.
My girl.
So we rolling through here, and a legal shield representative.
Yes, you
so
are.
those who need legal services, and after a certain time that you're with the program, you can qualify for criminal defense. Okay, so we can talk to it. If you need more, inbox me. And we're on this show. We're gonna lay it all out here.
Yeah.
It's no bashing. It's just
You ever seen your zodiac
we
on
about
the
to.
Me?
He's saying it, bro.
Big Pisces, my boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Big
my
Pisces,
God.
my boy. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why you ain't got no emotions.
Yeah, I'll just be chill, bro.
No,
Yeah.
Pisces have a lot.
He
of
got emotions, but you know that's why
he
he
probably the most.
I'll just be
calm
chilling,
one.
bro. Come on, man.
a Pisces. Yeah.
Cause they full of
We chill,
driving
man.
through that
We be
body.
chilling. We be chilling.
What? You a February Pisces or
March, big March.
when?
2nd. March 2nd, y'all. March 2nd. March Deuce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it.
So, Mr. Host,
Yes, sir.
where we going with it?
Man,
They
shit.
started the story. What's going on?
Man, you got the questions, bro. You got it. Let's get it.
I told you was the host today.
I ain't got it, bro.
So
I ain't
now
got
y'all
no
don't wanna
questions.
interview
Got
us.
nothing. Hell no, you got it.
So look,
We didn't write out nothing for this show.
Okay.
I said for that. We ain't write out nothing today for this show because y'all story got a lot.
So we freestyle.
That shit heavy. We
Okay, we
freestyle.
styling for
That shit
okay.
heavy.
So
All
we
right.
can just
So-
let y'all dive into it, however y'all
You
want.
ladies reached out to us.
Yeah.
So was make sure that's well said. Y'all reached out to us, and y'all have a story about y'all that y'all want to tell. Can y'all tell us real quick what is the story about? Quick jab at it, so everybody watching know exactly what they finna walk into.
I'd say overcoming,
Overcoming. Okay.
growth,
Okay.
togetherness. What you think?
So to add context to why we have the growth
Right.
and togetherness, the main part of that is she was married, and I became the side chick. Had 2 children with her husband. She stayed, and now we are friends. We're a village.
Absolutely.
And so now we like to share our story because, it's not a new situation, right? But a lot of times it can go either way left or it's some, weird stuff involved or something. We get called Sisterwives all the time. Like, all the time.
Sisterwives?
Yeah, all the time we get called Sisterwives.
What you name the show?
The
Barbara and Shirley edition.
Barbara and Shirley.
Okay.
But it took us a long time to get here.
So let's start at the
So we were
beginning.
just like journalizing this, and we want to share our story and kind of lay the foundation. And my main point of this, I always say,
Camera. It's hard.
is that God is good.
Yes, he is.
That's what I was just going to
Shout out to
What's
Big-
the
Big G.O.D.
what is the
Big
purpose
G,
y'all want to give
capital.
out to the people with this story?
Not a good question.
So healing is important.
Yeah.
Healing is important. Healing is important. We don't want to address that sometimes.
Yeah.
From a religious perspective, we talk about deliverance a lot.
Yeah.
We talk about forgiveness.
Yeah.
But healing is a whole, it's not a one and done. Deliverance is not a one and done, but that's a subject for a different day, right?
Yeah.
But healing is something that
It's a process.
it's a process.
It's a process for sure.
And it's not always cute.
Not at all.
It's not always pretty. And sometimes things can still hurt.
Yeah.
So,
I'm hurt.
It ain't even happening. I'm hurting over here.
Well, I'm telling you, Ryan
It's
has
like
been
a bad
on edge.
hangover
He
for
was
me.
like, "This is weird." So we wanted to put a poll out there, like, how weird is this for some of y'all? Like,
Could you see yourself in this situation? Start with that.
okay, could you?
Okay, first question, y'all. Could y'all see yourselves if you were dating somebody and for whatever reason they got somebody else? Could you be cool with that person after y'all broke up? That's the first question. Answer it in the comments. I'll be reading the comments, answering y'all questions and statements. We can go ahead and get started, man. You got any
I'm
questions
ready.
starting now?
I can go. I'm gonna start it off, and once you
I got
start,
you.
I'm backing off.
I got you.
Cool.
Bro.
Okay.
Man, go ahead, man.
So let's start this from the beginning, right? So which one? And before we go, we also want to make sure we're not naming nobody.
Yeah.
We ain't bashing nobody.
Yeah.
Shout out to baby daddies, baby mamas, in any situation, good or bad. You know, God bless the kids. So which?
So why?
So which? This shit. So which one? You knew the gentleman first, right?
No,
So I.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay.
not technically.
Not technically. I didn't know that though. I met the gentleman in 2008.
Okay. You knew him before. Mm-hmm. Was y'all on some Alicia Keys or Usher? You will always be.
No, we just grew up together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That ain't fun.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
Just mess with you. Okay, so you knew him. You met him in 2008.
Yeah. It was just a wrap from there.
Okay. So met him in 2008. Was it like a whirlwind type? Like
Kinda.
What did y'all build up to? Like you have to. You have to
gotta lay
walk
the
me
foundation.
through. Yeah.
Okay, so
because
I'm
it's not
be-
my story. I can't.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay. So
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I had just left my previous husband.
Okay. So you was married. Okay.
Yeah, I was married at 20.
Were you married when you met him?
I was. I was. I
Shout out to Big God.
I had left an abusive marriage.
Sevenfold, I told you.
And oh, that's absolutely true.
Come on.
I literally just said this to my mom the other day. But so I had left an abusive marriage, and I ain't gonna lie. At the time, I like really just hated all men because of my previous situation.
Okay.
I met him September of 2008, and it was just fun. And I'm older than him, but I was like, oh, he's sexy, and I'm gonna sleep with him.
Oh.
And it was supposed to be fun.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you had a wife. I mean, you had a whole husband.
Well, that was
Oh, this is after that.
but there was no reconciliation with that. My ex was in Colorado. I was here in Illinois.
Okay, so that was already in, and
Yeah,
that's
that was done.
Okay.
Divorce proceedings was on the way and stuff, whatever. So that was over.
twisted a little bit more towards you.
But
That's all right.
it was
Don't look like that AI.
Keep going.
It was not easy because, again, like I said, I'm older than him. So where I was at and where he was at was just two different levels.
Okay.
But he was different and he was fun. I could let down my guard, and so I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So it was just like overflowing.
Okay, so it's just whirlwind. We're kicking it. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
And so, did this supposed to just be fun thing? Did this get more serious?
It did.
Break it down for me. You got to walk me. I'm leading you to tell you what I want.
I know
Don't be shy.
Initially, Jesus. So ended off pregnant, first rip.
Okay, so you got pregnant.
Yes.
So at this point, are y'all dating? Are y'all?
I think that we saw things different.
Okay.
So you were dating him?
I felt that I was dating him. I do not believe that he felt that he was dating me exclusively.
Oh, okay. So you were freely dating him and others, but he was connected to you.
No.
Okay.
I was connected to him, and he was freely dating me.
Oh,
and
shout out
others.
to the freedom. Okay, I'm understanding.
But after a while, it just became him and I. We had our firstborn let's jump through because a lot happened. We was just together like all the time.
Okay.
Was it always pretty? No, because I'm a little obsessive sometimes.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you. At some point, y'all got serious, right? Like,
2000. I'd say like
That boy
2011.
said
2011. I'd say it started getting like real serious, and
like
then
that table crooked, bro. What you want me to do?
No.
It's still
it's good. Oh,
Here, take this over there
okay.
with you, so you can see.
but
See it right here.
I could.
but
This is my. Shout out to Chris Williams. She gonna get the story going. I'm finna help her.
yeah,
Y'all got married.
Yes, we got married in 2014.
14. So
Yeah.
So y'all started in 2008.
Yep.
Had a couple children along the way.
Had
got
one
married.
in 2013. Got married 2014. Found out I was pregnant with the second a few weeks later.
Okay.
Yep.
So, and you saying it was rocky the whole time.
Honestly,
What kept you there?
Yes. I loved him.
Hold on. Do that again. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no.
Oh, that was that?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought he
I
was
loved
saying
I loved him, and I saw potential. I fell in love with potential. Let me say that. I fell in love with potential. Like, I could see you doing this. I can see you doing that.
Okay.
Conversations and stuff, whatever.
Cool.
So yeah. 2015. Let's move along. He leaves the home.
Leaves the home is like y'all split?
Sure. Yes.
Sure is not
No,
a
sure
direct
is
answer.
not.
You have to, what you got?
Not
Come on.
legally, but yes, he left the home.
What do you mean not legally? You had a legally bound to stay at your house?
No, like we weren't legally separated. Like we didn't go to the courts to get legally separated.
But y'all agreed to split at this
No,
point.
we did not agree. He just left the home.
Okay.
Okay.
He left.
He left. I had recently found out I was pregnant with our third.
Okay.
Shoot. So 2015 to 2016.
He's gone.
He's gone, but we're still very much so in communication, here and there, whatever. But I was still very much so pursuing my marriage after a while. But during that time, this is when she came into place.
Re-meet him, right?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us how you re-meet him.
So I re-met him. That sounds weird. Re-met.
I mean, you just told me y'all was.
We hadn't seen each other in years.
Okay.
We hadn't. We kind of grew up together, but we separated. Like you grow up different ways. I was married.
You were also married at this time.
I was married during this time, and I met him. He was kind of hanging out with some mutual people. So when I decided to leave my husband,
Okay.
I decided to come back to my hometown, cheaper, cost effective, and I knew it was
Support
home.
system, yeah.
So it was gonna be like my little village and be able to start over. So that was supposed to be it. Start over. We hooked up. It was supposed to be fun. I was aware that he was married, but I thought it was my situation, married but separated.
I think it's important to say that she
So-
was legally separated.
So I had no. Because she really want to push that. But
Were
I'm
you?
like,
That's what I was
no.
told. That's what I was told.
We
So
had-
that was always
no,
my belief.
No.
Takes your time.
I mean, that's what this is.
We didn't do legal proceedings.
Okay.
I left the home, but it was known that it was
Right.
no reconciliation. So I decided to have fun, and this person was my fun. Then we both knew that we didn't want anything serious because we both had our situations going on. So that's where that was. We started to hang out more, and he was cool. Something to do. I didn't have the responsibility.
Yeah.
Relationships take responsibility.
A lot.
That's true.
So
That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't have the responsibility, so I was more carefree. I was more I think it's important to know for myself. I had been married majority of my adult life, so I was on my second marriage. So this was a second marriage that did not work out for me. So I spent, these years.
So this was a second marriage for you as well. I want y'all to know I have a background on this story, and
So yes,
they just keep getting more.
My second marriage, dissolved, and I wanted to have some fun.
Okay.
And that's just what it was supposed to be. Now, I did not know that he was still in as much communication with his supposedly ex-wife, right?
So the whole
that was the
time y'all still
storyline.
regularly trying to work this out from your end.
So, to me, it was we were working on things and there was nobody else and so forth and so on. But my gut don't lie, and I knew. I said it's either her or it's her. So one day I'm gonna find out.
I don't know what that means.
There was a few, but in
few.
particular, and
there were more. Okay.
there was.
Shout out to my boy.
But at that time, it was specifically. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, it's either you or your mama. It's either her or her mama. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I told her. So I'm one way or the other. And
I'm just listening.
And,
bro. I'm just listening. You gotta listen, bro.
on my end, I still want my family. I still this. I still that. I love y'all. Blah blah blah. But to everyone else, it was she crazy, she nutty, which is kind of true. I'm a little thrown off.
Shout out to the honesty.
That's my ex. We ain't family, or we not married. I mean, we're gonna divorce, and so there'd be times where I'm gonna jump forward a little bit, but he had ended up moving in with her. And he would message me and tell me like, come over. And now my morals.
So wait, my man, with no names, my man,
No names.
nope.
No names.
No
That's his
names.
name. That's his name.
No name.
No name.
So nope. Goddamn, no name.
Yeah.
So no name.
Yeah.
At some point moved in with you, right? But he was calling you
To have you go over there.
But not like in the sense of like we weren't doing nothing inappropriate. Though that
He
was
just
my
wanted
husband,
you to
I was
come.
not doing
Right.
anything inappropriate. He would ask, like, I would try to make sure that he could
You
still
was
see the
inappropriately
kids.
coming over his woman
What I
house
mean is
to
that,
try
like-
to fix your relationship.
No. What
with
I
him.
mean is that, like I wasn't sleeping with him in her home or nothing like that. When I say I wasn't being inappropriate, that's
So
what I
sex
mean.
wasn't.
I see what you're
Right.
saying. I see what
But he would tell me like, she cool with it. She said it's cool. You can bring the kids and whatever. It was very awkward.
Did you know that he was saying that at the
So no, I'll say this. From my end, what I'm
Gotta make that
getting
clear.
is that she won't let me see my kids.
time? Got you.
And I'm like, I don't have
You both.
no beef
That wasn't the case.
I know.
with no kids.
Yeah.
Now, and anybody who know me and she can vouch.
No,
Yeah.
we know you.
I have no beef with anybody kids. So for me, I'm
Yeah.
like, if it's anything that I can do to make sure that you can see your children,
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna
absolutely.
do it.
Right.
The
Yeah.
fact of the matter is, this not my man. That's your man. That's my buddy.
Yeah.
Now, would I say I'm gonna be cool with y'all hooking up at my house? No, we ain't that cool,
Right.
right? But if you gonna bring your kids over here, first of all, I'm gonna feed them.
Absolutely. And
They gonna
she
learn
did.
something. They gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And everybody brought their kids to my house.
Yeah.
So that was not, and I was never
Yeah.
gonna mistreat them, no matter how
Yeah.
I knew she felt about me. I didn't even have a name. My name was Bitch. Okay, that B. That was my name for a majority of the
I cursed
time.
No,
then.
you already said
I
you
cursed
was-
then.
Then
Yeah.
So
she got that voice again. We were talking about. I cursed.
Hello.
I cursed.
Hello.
so
Yeah.
we were getting different information.
Yes.
And so I had no idea that he was reaching out to her. From my end, it was she always trying to call me. Look, this her calling now type thing.
Which I was calling.
But the whole time she had a reason to call, right?
Right.
But it was it was portrayed to me that she's like really trying to, push this thing, and I told her like I need my space. And I'm just like, look, y'all can dead all that drama, like, and whenever you take care of your wife, you gonna come in and do what we do. Right. That's the attitude that I had. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Yeah. So that's where I was at that time. So
I'll say even before we got to the point that we are now, she definitely, like, I think at one point, I think you had even asked me, like, do you need diapers for the baby?
I knew they had just had a baby.
I'm
like, do the baby?
So y'all was already sister wifing in the midst of,
unbeknownst to us,
right.
But there is no. I don't know. You can call me weird. You can call me whatever. But I don't like to see people going through things.
Right. No, I understand.
And it tugs at my heart. Right. Yeah. So my reality is that she might hate me, but at the end of the day, you need these diapers or what? Like, you good? Because
and that's exactly how you'd say it too. And I'd be like,
and she would be,
I cannot stand her. Like, so you gonna let her and
get it out.
That's how
that whole voice was. That's the voice we know. Get it out.
Oh yeah.
You can't stand her or what?
So
I was cussing then.
So you felt like she was like being funny with that.
I felt like I was being played, like bad, like real bad. Yeah, and one thing about it, I don't like being played. Because here's my thing, right? I always feel like a harsh truth will outlive a beautiful lie. For sure. Right? So you should allow me the choice to make my own choice of whether or not I want to be dumb and deal with all this.
So when did y'all eventually figure out that it was misinformation given to both of y'all?
It wasn't long after. It wasn't long after.
It was a long time.
No, actually, it wasn't.
Well, it might have been
not on my end. Let me say that. Not on my end.
Okay.
I think there was animosity, is what she's saying. There was more animosity before it became an understanding.
Right.
That's what I'm asking.
I don't feel like
at what point though did y'all?
I don't feel like we came to a.
He's saying, at what point did we figure out that you were being told one thing and I was being told another? That's what he's saying.
I think I figured out later than she did.
That's what I'm saying.
She probably figured it out earlier.
It was a different dynamic.
Because I'm getting close people on his side saying things that would confirm or verify his story.
With no name, family.
So not just family, close friends. And sometimes you can trust the words of friends over family, because we know family might just roll with you. And good, bad, or ugly. That's just the way it is, right?
That's true.
But friends sometimes you might get a look like
get
out, like I ain't in it. When people start moving around, you know what I'm saying? Like something going down, so people start moving around, you like duly noted.
This is true.
Right? So the friends was even like,
that's
no,
not what it was.
She's just like a baby mama. That's dead. Like, I love to see how peaceful he is. Y'all don't argue and stuff. Like, this is what they're telling me.
Yeah. So
like,
you was the toxic one.
That's how that was.
I was toxic, yes, but not.
Why she emphasized the word "was" so long? I was
WASSS.
I was
because it's important to know that that's the past.
So do you? Okay.
Well,
so
that
let me ask
too,
this
but
then.
not because it was unprovoked. Let me tell you something. Anybody in my life, male, female, there's going to be a reaction to your actions. So if you come correct with me, then I will come correct with you. If you do not come correct with me, and I feel like I was.
No, she really is that way.
And I've tried to learn. I'm not as bad.
You're not, thank God, because we're going to work.
Right.
Keep going.
No,
but yes.
There's no alcohol in it.
Because here's the thing: if I'm asking you something, know that I already know.
So why do you ask?
Because I want to hear it from you.
Let's do it.
I want to hear it from you.
Let's take a break from this story.
Why
do women do that?
Because I want to hear it from you.
But y'all,
there's nothing deeper than that.
No. But I was gonna say though that men know when y'all doing that. That's why we don't tell y'all.
So first of all, I don't ask anything I don't know.
We know.
You don't ask anything you don't want to know?
We was there. What you mean we don't
know it all?
No.
You know it all.
I don't ask anything that I know. I do not want to know.
That's true.
I really just, I'm not.
So you don't say, "Are you cheating on me?" Because I don't want to know. You don't. That ain't no.
Are you cheating on me? I ain't gotta ask that. I know you're cheating on me already, and I've already made plans to do whatever it is that I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I wasn't strong
So
like that.
I'm not gonna ask because that's gonna hurt my feelings.
So why? So why
And a
did you
different
say-
person comes out when my feelings get hurt.
So why did you
So
say
I
it
know
took you
my
longer?
boundaries, huh?
Why did you say it took you longer?
It took me longer to figure out because I didn't think somebody would just lie like that. And then I didn't think you would have this many people that will corroborate your story.
Yeah.
So y'all, but y'all were always as cordial as y'all are now? Because I mean, like,
No.
Let's
We
talk about
were-
this.
So we'll fast forward into the fact
let's
that
get some of this meat
we'll
potatoes.
fast forward
Slap it
into
with
the
the
fact
gravy.
that
You be this good.
we get here and I can tell now I spent time with the gentleman. So now I could tell his behaviors. So now I feel a switch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So now I'm like, what we were doing, we're not doing anymore, or you spending more time away. Now you're going to the parks. Now you're being like a family man. Now it's like kind of smooth over. So to me, that suggests that something has changed and you're going back with your wife. And I want you to say that you're going back with your wife.
Because you felt.
But
like
I'm not
y'all
about to ask you.
But y'all was already like homies though, so it wasn't no.
So it was just like, but you get used to somebody being there.
Right.
But don't switch up on me. Because I've been your support system, so don't do that. So now it's a
switch up
loyalty.
is what told you.
Like
When he-
the switch up in behavior.
When no name
always.
was
I think that's for
comfortable,
both.
there was a switch up for both y'all. Well, he
Yeah.
switched up in 2000. He left
Oh, even before then, but
When?
that's neither here.
15. I won't say the right year, but
yeah.
So
When
when
it
I
really
noticed
mattered.
that these behaviors started changing, then I'm like
stressed.
preparing myself like something about the shift. So
okay.
what is it? And then we had a pregnancy scare because I went
you
to go
say
get
we as in you and him.
me and No Name.
Okay.
We had a pregnancy scare, and I was like, oh heck no.
So during all this.
So real talk, I was like, by this time, I was still from her. Like I was still, the B word, and she didn't really have nothing to say. But the kids had been over to the house
had stayed the
before.
night, a few nights, yeah.
So she trusted enough to know that I wasn't a danger to her kids, right?
So it was.
So
it was
people
his
thought
thing,
that was
but
weird
trust at
too.
the same time.
It was.
They like, how the heck
what?
you got
So-
this girl kid
Now
over here?
No, it was. I honestly went against everything I felt because I wanted him to have a relationship with his children, and at that moment, I felt like that was the only way that it was going to happen. Because at that point, he was not going to leave her home. He was not leaving her home. He was comfortable in his situation, and
So she was the B word. I ain't even want to. I'm trying.
I did.
No, that's a
yeah.
legitimate question.
I need to
Yes,
understand.
yes. To me, she was the villain in my story. Not that I didn't hold him accountable, because
mean that.
I'm gonna hold you accountable. See, a lot of women. I'm not like a lot of women, right? Because a lot of women is like, why you ain't talking to the man? Why you ain't go after the man? No, I'm gonna go after him, and I'm gonna go after her.
Both of us.
But why though?
That's just how I was. I will
What
say
did she
this.
do to you?
Well, to me,
I
I
got
felt
the messages
that-
of what I did.
Oh,
everything is stored.
y'all done made my phone go to my.
To me, it was like, you're the reason that he's not home. Because yes, see, for me, you're supposed to be here, right? It's supposed to be like God, man, wife, kids, right?
Okay.
So when it feels as if I'm stepping into that role, when it feels that everything is on my back,
Right.
and then I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna hold you accountable. The problem is that a lot of people don't like to be held accountable.
So you felt like she was, like I said,
She was an escape for him, but to
this,
me, it was.
I'm at though.
Hold on, let me ask this
I'm
then.
sorry.
So-
I'm
his show.
No, you good?
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna let you get to it. My fault, because it's a lot of people watching who probably going through this,
Bruh.
who can't
'Cause
talk
this is
like
hard.
this, bruh. So
Yeah.
that's why I think it's good to ask.
I
want
want to flip this table. 2 minutes in.
So with that though,
I'm so
like
weak.
with all
This
that
shit
going
crazy.
on, like man, you made me forget my name.
It'll come back to you.
Damn,
It's gonna be
you
when
was
I
doing
start
good
talking.
too. I fucked up.
fuck, shut your ass up. Damn, fucked up my whole train of thought, man.
Keep talking to him.
All right, I was gonna ask something.
What was you gonna say?
It'll
I don't
come
know,
back to
bruh.
you.
I don't know.
We was talking
Keep
about.
going.
I said in my story she was my villain.
So,
Right.
And then what
And
I was
then-
saying from my end is, I don't owe you nothing.
Right.
Excuse me. I don't
That's
owe
what I was
you
going to ask.
anything.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
So if it was another female, say if it was Denise from Ohio, would you would have been mad at her?
Same.
So this is
but she was, because it wasn't just me.
It wasn't just her.
So this is what this is what people need to understand though.
Like I pulled up big and pregnant.
Everywhere. She was around.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
I had my son.
He was living with you, but he had you pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was big and pregnant with our third child, and so this
that he
July,
told me he wasn't sure it was his because she had cheated before. Like it was just all.
It was all. This.
So were you cheating?
No,
as well?
I was not.
Okay.
Now, prior to the marriage, I had friends. Yes, he had friends. I had friends. We wasn't
right. But during this time,
during the marriage,
so during the marriage, from the time he met her, was there any?
No.
Because I'm trying to ask, like, usually for guys, and I'm being honest and transparent too. It usually take us something to go to somebody else.
So
that's what I'm asking. Like, most men who get married don't just be like, I'm gonna just keep the train rolling. It got to be something that they feel like. In my opinion,
getting what he felt he was deserved,
and that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't respected the way he felt he was supposed to be respected.
That part.
Okay.
Years later, like that's what would always come out. Like you don't respect me. Here's the thing. I've always been this way in my life. Like I would be fighting adults, like real life adults, like, and I'm a kid because you gonna respect me and then I will respect you. If you do not give me respect, if you are belittling me, whatever the case may be, I am not going to respect you. I don't care who you are.
Do you think the age difference played a factor in that?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Cause like y'all said, y'all are older than him. So.
Yeah, absolutely. She's not that much older, I don't think, but no.
No, I'm just confused. I'm just listening.
Okay,
but absolutely, because and our backgrounds were very different.
It's not my fault that y'all relationship is done.
But
it wasn't.
But that's what I was going.
I'm like, I wasn't the first person. No. I wasn't the only person, and I wasn't the last.
But a lot of people take that personal.
So my thing is your husband took vows with you.
Yeah,
I didn't. But I was also in a mental space where my relationship, my marriage prior, I'm like, didn't nobody help me when I was getting cheated on? So I really had
She didn't really care.
I didn't care.
What was the first confrontation both of y'all remember?
The first
between you two. Between
me and her? Mm-hmm. First confrontation?
I don't necessarily think that it was, well, I guess, yes. We had been messaging, and he had told me to bring the kids, but when I nope, I'm lying. It was his birthday. His birthday. And
he tell me to shut up, you tell me to shut up. Can I get some respect?
His sister was saying, hey, we'd like for you to bring the kids. We're having a party, and gave her address.
Okay.
So I packed my kids up and I took them to where she said this address was. Now, when I got there, he was not there. I think just she was. And I'm like, so now I'm heated because I didn't know this was her home. So you done came in and gave an address that was her home, and you knew that I felt some type of way already. Like, cause I was very verbal. Like I was asking, like, do y'all think something going on? Like, so people knew. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so next thing I know, said person is coming around the corner in a vehicle, and I'm like, yeah, like, what's up? Takes off, like, tells the driver, keep going.
She's pregnant too.
I'm pregnant.
Now this is the thing. It be the audacity, right? So she showed. I don't know, but she didn't know. But I didn't know that my address was given, right? So here I am in my home, not knowing there was going to be no party or nothing. She pulls up and she giving me this whole speech like, I mean, don't you feel something? I mean, don't you have no respect for yourself? And don't you? And I'm like, lady, listen, your husband's not here. Let's just.
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Are you hungry? You need something? So I talked
it was like that type of vibe. Yeah.
And she's like,
I'm up here.
I'm about to, and I'm like, I'm not gonna hit a pregnant lady, right? And I'm like, I don't care. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I know what get under people's skin, so I'm gonna keep talking right.
It was that calm tone. Yeah, it was
and
that
I'm
calm
just
tone.
like, I understand your frustration. And
how do y'all talk about this so calm?
And when you contact your husband,
time, my boy,
then you know, let me know. But this is how I was through the entire situation.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, again, I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. And although I understand that you have some feelings,
you may feel some
husband,
type of way, but this is what it is.
You know where I reside now. Come get him.
So do you think, because I was going to state a point to where like people have to understand that it's not personal. Like a lot of people who be in that situation feel like it's personal, and it's like, nah, this lady coming at you ain't personal. You just the woman in the spot.
Exactly.
This
I don't even got no beef with you. I don't even know why you mad.
You just in the slot right now.
Right.
So with that, do you think her rage at you was deserved because you felt like, even though you knew the situation, you're gonna do what you want to do? Do you think that was deserving for her coming at you like that?
I still disagree with her methods.
Okay. How
That's
so?
just because I'm just not that person. I'm not going to the woman.
Okay.
So can somebody deserve?
Well,
I'm just saying the deserving of rage. You can be mad whoever you want to get mad at.
Mm-hmm.
Is it displaced? Maybe yes. You need to have this same anger and take that same action and take control of your husband and your life and the vows y'all took. Because this ain't it.
Yeah.
I'm not it.
But do you think that's logical though? Do you think you can tell somebody?
Listen, have I been a woman enraged before? Yes, but I just never brought it to a woman.
Hold on, sister. Hold on.
Okay.
Do you think it's logical to say, to tell somebody who getting cheated on not to be mad at the cheatee?
No, I feel like you can be mad, but you do it at your address. I don't think.
But can you control that though?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Because to me, I've been cheated on.
Yeah.
I've been cheated on.
So your retaliation.
So I'm not
valid,
gonna pop up to the cheatee's house.
But if you did, people will understand your reasoning.
No,
is what I'm saying.
People tend to understand the reason, which is why we got problems at what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that you still in the wrong. You don't show up to no, and then if I blew your brains out because I felt threatened, then I would be looking like a homewrecker and a murderer.
But them people,
but you showed up to my house. Don't show up to my house. It's what is you doing?
But people that be in them situations get found guilty. So
here's the thing.
So I ask again: is that
again,
fair to
like
do?
I said, it's not fair to do. You shouldn't do it. I don't believe in no pop ups.
Okay.
I feel that
I don't believe
the
it.
first go around, I should have been shown some grace, right? Because again, I didn't know that it was her home.
Right.
After
that's what
that,
I'm saying.
though,
Like,
after that, though,
but she
I did know. But see, it was so to her, I was popping up. But for me,
to reality,
he would
different-
message
it was a
like,
conversation.
"Bring me the kids."
Yeah.
Like, I'd be messaging like, the kids, because my kids were young. The kids were young at that time. They, think like what 3 and 2 or something, whatever.
Yeah.
All they know is Daddy was in the home all the time, and then Daddy was not in the home.
So that's what I was trying to say. Like, not to cut you off.
No, it's
but like,
okay.
To try to make that point, like to people who be the outside person coming in. Do you think that
you see how that feel?
Do you think grace should be given in that situation due to the fact that she was pregnant and the babies were young, and of course she didn't know that this was your crib? You know what I'm saying?
Can I answer that for you?
Sure.
I think that she showed me a lot of grace.
Yeah.
When I tell you I was nuts, I mean absolutely nuts. I don't know if she would carry a gun, honestly. But I know that if a woman showed up to my house the way that I showed up to hers, I would have bit the brakes off of her.
Yeah.
And she didn't.
So if you would have got your ass whooped, you would have understood.
Oh, I was going to keep coming back. Cause
no, that ain't what I asked you. That ain't what
then we're going to have to fight again.
That ain't what I asked you. That's what all heavyweight fighters say. We gonna keep fighting. But we gonna talk about this ass whooping first. Would you would have been deserving of an ass whooping? Is what I'm asking you.
The day that
do you feel like you would have, if she wouldn't have been graceful and she would have whooped your ass?
Does he need to replace the word with whoop? What fight? Does that make you feel more comfortable?
The day that
do you think she would have been valid too?
The day that I busted out her window, yes.
Nah, that ain't.
We ain't got to that part yet.
Why y'all do that?
Avoid questions.
I'm not avoiding.
When you pulled up to her crib for the first time, japping, and she was graceful, if she would have changed her mind and whooped your ass, would she would have had a point?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't know it was her house. 2, at that time, it was still really just all. I was just still really all like assuming.
Right.
I hadn't seen nothing face to face. I just know that when my gut tell me something, I'm gonna always listen to it because 9 times out of 10 I'm right.
So y'all both was pretty much hit with a smack dab decision
Yeah.
at the same time, pretty much.
The reason behind
Because I had a choice.
said person,
I had a choice, and my choice was, first of all, I'm not gonna do nothing with no pregnant woman. I value life, and everybody don't feel like me.
yeah.
Cause they like, if you come at me pregnant or not, I'm gonna lay you out.
When I was younger, I didn't feel like
So I just won't.
Yeah.
And I like to control my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a I'll get you back and it might take 25 years type of person.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying it takes a lot for me to spaz. I'm more of a plotter, and I'll get my revenge type person.
Gotcha.
But it just wasn't that much to me. Like, bro, you want me to do all this? You love him. I don't.
Yeah.
You got kids by him. I don't at this time,
Right.
So it's like, bro, take all that elsewhere.
It's just hearing y'all explain it.
And stop popping up at my house. Don't do this. It's going to be your pass.
Right.
But
basically.
I gave more passes.
For sure.
And that was just because I didn't want anybody to misconstrue that I was fighting over a dude.
For sure.
I think that's what really kept me level-headed. Like, bro, I'm not fighting over no dude. That's not even my dude.
Right.
Yeah.
So it just was one of those things.